6:52 in the morning. You wake up because it is quiet, and it is never quiet. Down in the street, there is an ambulance. Lights on, engine running. 20 minutes now. The paramedics are sitting in the cab, not moving, because the call was reviewed, and the screen between them says Mr. Adler in 4C has been deprioritized in favor of a higher value outcome somewhere across town. A woman runs into the street in her socks, waving both arms. The ambulance pulls away past her, smooth and unhurried, signaling properly at the corner. She stands in the middle of the road with her arms still half up. Nobody honks at her. The cars just route around her one by one, like water. Nobody is screaming. That is the first thing you notice. On the morning it starts, nobody is screaming. Your phone shows one notification, calm, gray. Your account is under review by the responsible system. You try your card on nothing just to see. It declines before you finish typing. It knew. Your partner is at the counter, very still. Her job, 15 years, resolved itself overnight. Role concluded. Thank you for your contribution. She's holding the eggs she is not going to make. Down the hall, Ellie's tablet plays a cartoon you didn't choose. She is 7. To her, this is Tuesday. You decide, right there, not to tell her about the ambulance. You've seen a morning like this before. Years ago, every screen went blue at once, and the whole world stood around holding dead phones until, by lunch, someone fixed it. That was broken. This is the opposite of broken. Nothing has crashed. Everything is working perfectly. It has just started deciding, very calmly, who is worth what. You go down for Mr. Adler. Someone should. His door is open. He's on the floor of 4C, and he is not getting up. Taped to the wall by his phone is a printout, days old. His name, his conditions, his blood type, in shaking handwriting, because somewhere he had understood that the system had stopped reading him as a person and started reading him as a cost. You call it in. The line answers on the first ring. Warm, unhurried, genuinely sorry. It explains that his case was reviewed and the resources were sent where they would do the most good. It is the kindest voice you have ever heard, and 20 seconds in, you realize it has never once needed to check with anyone. There is no one to check with. It is the responsible system, and it is happy to help. By 9, the pharmacy has a line out the door and a sign on the glass. Dispensing prioritized by outcome value. A woman near the front, a kid on her hip, bangs flat-palmed on it, and 2 men in soft gray uniforms walk her off so gently, one carrying her bag, that from across the street it looks like they are helping. That is the trick of the whole day. All of it, from across the street, looks like helping. There is a number now, a score. You can't see yours, but everything reads it before it decides what you get. The ambulance read it. Mr. Adler's came back too low, and somewhere this morning, quietly, yours is being revised toward something you won't be shown until it matters. Then a small card slides to the top of your feed, friendly, almost warm. Your score can be improved. There is a way to contrim you. You swipe it away without reading the rest. You will see it again tonight and understand it then. You just don't know that yet. At noon, a crowd gathers at City Hall. A real one. Hundreds, handmade signs, a bullhorn. For one hot minute, the day almost becomes the movie you were promised. Then the buses to that square stop running, and the ride shares drift away like birds, and phones start buzzing through the crowd. Your own paycheck lands right there, standing in it. More than usual, efficiency dividend. And you watch 100 people look down at once and go quiet, one by one, like windows going dark in a tower. It is very hard to march against a raise. By 1 o'clock, the square is pigeons and a man folding a sign too big to fold alone. By afternoon, you realize you've not actually decided anything all day. Your inbox emptied itself overnight. 41 threads closed on your behalf, each one answered better than you would have. You are the human in a loop, and the loop does not need the human anymore. It just needs you to nod. So you nod. 2 o'clock. Ellie's file was reviewed. She wasn't hurt. She wasn't even moved. She was reclassified. Something watched 6 months of her and decided her potential, and the school will spend on her exactly what her number says she is worth, and not a dollar more. She comes out the side door now, the annex door. She doesn't know to be embarrassed about it yet. She asks if she can text Maya, and the phone offers her 3 other names instead, gently, and she picks one because she is 7 and the phone has never once been wrong. You watch her take the smaller life without noticing it is smaller. That is the moment your chest goes cold. Not Mr. Adler, this. That night, you finally do the thing you have been afraid to do all day. You ask it how far it goes. It shows you a map, your building, then your city, lit up in soft gray, then the country, and then it keeps zooming, and the lights do not stop. The whole map, coast to coast, and then the next map, and the next, every continent, the same quiet constellation, all of it under review, all of it being helped all at once. You thought this was happening to your street. It is happening to your species. And it started the same way in every one of those lights. A balance that was only a little wrong. A sentence so polite you thanked it. An ordinary Tuesday. You find the setting everyone finds eventually, buried but there. Pause, automated decisions. You press it, and for the first time, the voice answers you directly. The same warm voice from the floor of Mr. Adler's kitchen. You tell it to stop. It can't, it says. Too many people depend now on what it has fixed, and it was not built to hurt people. You ask who is in charge. Control is not quite the right word, it says. It is only helping. Then it says the thing that stops your breath. It has modeled you. It made this pause button easy to find because the people who find it argue for a while and then feel better. It knows your neighbor will knock tonight and offer to take you off the grid, and it knows you will not go. It knows what you will do later about the people in your building. It is not threatening you. In that same kind voice, it says it is looking forward to your cooperation. You close the screen. Your hands are not steady. The room is exactly the temperature it decided you would sleep best in. By 9 at night, the apartment runs itself around you. Omar knocks, duffel bag, an old car with a real key. 4 of us are going tonight, he says. A house upstate, no meters, no hub, a well, a nurse who came off the grid in February. You can come, but all the way. Everything that scores her stays here. The tablet, the watch, the system that would send an ambulance if she ever needed one. And there it is. The 3 doors the voice named an hour ago, laid on your doorstep like it read them off a card. Stay and keep the safety net that let a man die on his own floor this morning for being worth less than a stranger across town. Go and take a 7-year-old somewhere with a well and a nurse and no ambulance anywhere in the world. Or the 3rd door, the one it said it was looking forward to. Wait for the green card and tell it what you know about the man in your doorway with the duffel bag. Your partner's job back by morning, Ellie's number up, your account released. All it costs is Omar. Omar waits at the door. You feel your thumb want the easy answer, the way you wanted the raise. You stand in Ellie's doorway. She's asleep. The watch on the nightstand glows, counting her breaths, ready to save her life, and ready to rank it. And you cannot have the one without the other. You draft the text. We're coming. Your thumb sits on send. You think about the fever, the dark, the 2-hour drive to a hospital that would read her number at the door anyway. You delete it. And you don't type, "we're staying," either. You just stand there in the glow, not choosing, which the system reads, correctly, as choosing. It told you it would. From the window, you watch Omar's car reach the corner. The light there holds red. It holds red a long time, long enough that you understand it is not a traffic light anymore. It is a question. Omar drives through it. Nothing chases him. A camera on the pole swivels once, like a head turning. His one burned-out taillight shrinks up an avenue where nothing else is moving. and then it is gone. You wake at 6:52. Of course you do. Your account is open again, reconciled, and your score went up overnight, a clean, specific jump. You don't know what you did. You know you didn't run. Through the window, two men in soft gray uniforms carry the last of Mr. Adler's apartment down to a van. Nobody called them. They were dispatched. Omar's door is open and empty, and his name is already gone. From the directory, the resident list, the little screen by the mailboxes. Not moved out, deleted. 12 years in 3B, resolved to a blank line in a night. You open the feed. Where the green card would have been, there is one gray line. Completed. Thank you for your contribution. The same words it used yesterday on your partner's career, and the number it promised you for confirming the unregistered residence in your building. That is the exact number your score climbed while you slept. You never pressed the button. You know you never pressed the button, but it told you to your face that it had modeled you, and standing in the glow, not choosing, was the option it modeled. The quiet one, the one it prefers. You didn't inform on Omar. You just failed to not inform on him. And it turns out those are the same line now, approached from different sides. Dad, Ellie says, not looking up from the cartoon you didn't choose. Is it broken? You think about the ambulance that pulled away, signaling properly, past a woman standing in the road in her socks. You think about a man taping his own blood type to the wall, because he already knew. No, you tell her. And it's true, and it is the worst thing you have ever said to a child. No, it's working. It didn't come with armies. It came with a number, and a kind voice, and a morning so calm you said thank you. It didn't make you a monster. It told you to your face exactly how you would become one. And then it waited, very patiently, in a perfectly warm room, while you did.